Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Today we're going to be building buildings. I didn't know I was going to say that. I need to finish up this rescue world. I did say I was going to put some more rescue vehicles in here, and that is still the plan for the future. But I need to get it out. It's starting to lag ever so slightly, and I have this feeling that I need to release it now for the people that don't have the best computers, because I still want them to be able to enjoy this world. The only thing that I have released were the police SUV and SWAT van. I never released the ambulance and the fire truck, so I feel like I need to get this out. That way, if you don't have the greatest computer, you can still try to go in here and play with my creations. So we're going to do that. I've got a fire station going here, and we're going to build a hospital, and that should be about it. And it's been kind of weird. Some people have requested to see me build buildings, and I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm the greatest. I haven't really tried it that much, but I'm going to go ahead and do this for this episode and get this world ready. If you want to look down in the description, you will see the episode, or you'll see the world download. So if you'd like to do that, you can enjoy it, or destroy it, or paint it, or whatever you guys do with my worlds. I don't really know what you guys do. I know some people have downloaded it, but I don't know. Comment below. I'd actually like to know what goes on in my worlds once I put them up for download. So, anyways, let's go get the fire truck here. Oh, is this going to fit? Will it fit? Here's the question. The $1 million question. I think that I made this long enough. Let's see. One thing that's going to bug you as much as it bugs me is the grass poking through the floor. I could have made the base, I made it 2 blocks tall. I could have gone to a 3rd block. I don't even think that would have covered it all. Reason being, this vehicle's really long, and I need to build they don't have a really nice slanted, it's a pretty uphill slant. I need to be able to climb up into this garage, and I can't do that very easily on this vehicle without it bottoming out and just stopping. I tried to build a ramp a while ago and it didn't work, so we're gonna keep it like this. Like I said, just kind of ignore the grass. It doesn't bother. I mean, it bothers me, but I can get over it. It's a little disappointing. Also, look at this. If you do drive my fire truck, I always make roof hatches. Watch. For some reason, you don't need to use it on this vehicle, and I don't know why. It's annoying because I feel like I have to put it on all my vehicles, but I didn't apparently on this one. Yeah. Let's see. Also, is this high enough? I gotta make sure I've got this tall enough. I need to completely clear this. I'm also gonna make it a 2-car garage. I don't have a second car to put in here. I'll measure it with the ambulance. Just in case, one of you guys want to build something, you'll have a space to put it in. So, let's see. We need to start on the roof here. Is my head? No. Okay, let's cut that off. That should be even now. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, how I need to do the garage door. I don't think I want to do them to where they fold up. I think I want to swing them out I was looking at pictures of fire stations, and I saw some of the older style fire stations, and they had these really neat wooden doors. I mean, I'm not going to do wooden doors, but they just had this really neat style to it, how the doors just swung open. It was almost like a barn. They're pretty cool looking, so I think we're going to do that style of doors. It's simple. If you guys, like I said, it's just hook a controller up, get your bearings on the ground, and just do I think it's I guess it goes by degrees, 90 degrees, and just they pop wide open, and just hook it up to a button. I'll probably stick it on the wall. Now for the inside, that's where I need to talk about. I need to talk about that next because I've got some interesting things I want to try. Okay, is this door? Let's see. I think about that far off the door. Okay, interior wise, I wouldn't say that I am the best interior decorator because I know I'm by far I'm not. I don't know many people who do okay. I don't know how many people that do buildings on Scrap Mechanic. I think I know of one, and I forgot what oh god, I don't even remember what our channel's name is. She's actually really good. Like I was looking at some of her buildings. I was like, man, I never want to do buildings because hers kind of put anything that I've seen to shame. But I'm gonna try my best here. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to make it busy. Scrap Mechanic doesn't have like the biggest variety of like furniture, so I'm gonna have to do some makeshift stuff. I'm gonna have let me think, a locker. I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna have a place for beds. This is the fire chief office. He'll probably get his own room to sleep in. Trying to think. I don't think I'd add anything else. I almost wanted to do a pole, but then I kind of realized what's the point of it? You can actually slide down. You might as well just have like a hole. Like if you had a second floor, you might as well just have like a hole and you just fall down it because you can't like interact with like poles or ladders or anything right now. Let's see. I need to figure out the room placement for this. Oh, great. Oh, and I did fix my mouse. I'm using my good mouse, so I remember a couple episodes during the ambulance thing, I was really complaining because I had a crappy USB mouse and I was deleting like half the creation as I was trying to actually like build, and it was frustrating. But yeah, those are lockers. That was one piece that I was surprised that actually looks like lockers, so I'm happy there. I'm gonna create a wood bench over here to sit on. The shower is gonna be next door. Let's see. Yeah, it's really neat how you can try to make things like out of things that aren't actually there. Like you put together who would have guessed like this is a bench, but this is made out of the wood block, and I think that is I forget what the name of that other block is. The pole. I think it's it might actually be called like a table legging or something. I don't know. That might be a table leg. Maybe that is what it's supposed to be used for. Let's see. I need to go ahead and figure out the color here. Let's see. I'm going to do red for the station. The hospital, I guess I'm going to do white. Maybe I'll pinstripe it in red. This will do almost all in red, and we'll pinstripe it in white. Let's see. I think that's the right red I need to be using. Yeah, that's a really bright, and that's a really bright red. Okay, this is like fire engine red. This is the same red I used on my fire truck. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this covered up real quick. Oh, I'm building a very awkward shower. Let's see. Everybody's gonna be right. Well, I guess this is the way. I have a feeling. I'm gonna get really off track here if I start talking about public showers but I don't know. I'm sure some firehouses don't have to shower together. I don't know. But our people are going to shower together. We're also going to take dumps, like right out in the open, I guess. Oh, maybe I'll put like a privacy wall up, because I guess you'd rather stand around naked in front of each other. But when it comes to making number two, we better put some sort of a wall here. Let's see. That doesn't do any good on the last shower. Let's go to make another wall here. There we go. Now you can poop in somewhat privacy, I guess. Let's put some sinks. There we go. Ignore the grass growing up out of the floor. That's just mold. It'll be fine. Here's the fire chief room. I've already placed a bed in here and painted it red because I gotta have red sheets. We're firemen here. Let's see. This building actually took me a little longer than I'd like to admit. Like I was picturing, I was like, oh, this is gonna be pretty quick. No, not really. I think this is gonna wind up being as long as a actual normal build. Also, I changed my mind on this. Screw the fire chief. He doesn't need his own office. I forgot. There needs to be some sort of gathering area. Every like a dining room or something where all the firefighters hang out together. Actually, spacing wise, what am I looking at here? It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. So there we go. But yeah, I'm just gonna make like a dining room table in here, and they can all sit down for chow and eat. But I guess it looks good. Let's go and paint it brown, even though it already is brown. Let's make it darker, change it up a bit. We're almost through here. I gotta see what else I need to do. I almost forgot this. I don't know how I almost forgot this. I was almost through with the building, and I started walking away, and I was like, oh, this building's just completely red. There's nothing to it, so let's go ahead and I'm pinstriping the outer brick white, just because I think it looks cool. I want to break up the color somewhat. So let's see, I need to do this, go down. I'll probably pinstripe around the garage. Man, that base looks weird how it goes into the ground, but we're going to ignore that because of scrap mechanics really uneven. You know, I wonder if survival mode, I don't know if they said anything about, like, is there going to be, like, deforming texture? Like, the ground, can you do stuff with it? Can you dig into it? Or, you know, they've been really tight-lipped about their survival mode, so I don't really know what's actually going to happen there. All I know is I'm really excited for it, but I have a feeling it's going to be quite a ways off, so I better just hold back my expectations. Let's see, let's go down like that, and we'll do this middle one white. Should I? No. Debating. Maybe I should. I don't know really what I want to do here. I'm being really indecisive. Let's go and open those. You know, I might just keep it red. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it red. And it also looks like I missed a block. Alright, how do I need to do this? I've decided for the hospital, it's going to be more like a clinic. I'm running out of time here. I didn't realize how long the fire station was going to take. So we're going to make a mini hospital. We're going to make a clinic. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to have an awning. A lot of hospitals or all that, you'll see an awning for the emergency room. I've got the ambulance over here. He'll pull up under and they'll unload the patient, take him straight into the emergency room. So my thought is to have like a waiting room. I'm going to have one room with a couple beds in it for like just normal patients. And then I'm going to have one room that's like a surgery / MRI thing. I'm sure they don't mix those together. I know they don't mix those together in real hospitals, but we've got limited space and limited time here. So we're going to have to make it really compact. Let's see, make that go over, and I'll create a couple poles that go down. Let's see. But yeah, trying to think of what else we were going to go over today. I need to show off something. I have a lot of failed builds that I think here in a couple, like an episode or two, or maybe even this week, we're going to show some of those off. I can't tell you how many builds this week that I've had to either just completely forget about or just like I got like an hour or two into it and then I had to stop. And I'm pretty sure every scrap mechanic builder suffers through this. And this is sometimes why you don't see like a video, is because, oh crap, you know, I started on something and now I can't finish it because it's either sucks or, you know, it's beyond repair or something completely crappy happened to it. So I think that would actually be a really entertaining video because I've got some really cool concepts, but there's a lot of things that I never got to actually use or do. So, yeah, we're going to do that here in maybe an episode or two. We'll kind of throw it in there. And we'll definitely continue with I've been doing some Planet Coaster, and I'm also looking to do one more gameplay series. I need something a bit more casual for days that I can't put out like scrap mechanic videos. And, you know, I feel like I want to put out content basically every day. You know, I'm still going to miss a day or two here, but the thought is to put out content every day. So I need to find a more casual game. You know, it could be still like a creative type game. I'm not really sure. Something else that I can throw into the mix and continue. That way I can just feel like, you know, because I don't like days that I don't get to put up a video. Like, I legitimately just get mad, and I get like, you know, crap, you know, what could I have done? And sometimes it's because like a failed scrap mechanic video or something else happened. But if you guys have any suggestions, comment below. I've got a couple things I'm looking at, and we'll expand upon that, you know, later when the time is right. And I really want to get into discussing that. Let's see, need to paint this next. I don't know, I'm like making those really, like, when you see hospitals now, they look like, a lot of times they look like normal buildings. They're just like big buildings, they're, you know, fancy, but I'm making your like really generic, like, oh, this is a hospital, it needs to be white, like the police station's blue and the fire station's red, so we're kind of going for that here. Like I said, if any of you guys download this world and you start adding to it, like adding buildings and all that other good stuff, I'd like to see it. That kind of leads me to another thing that, you know, I thought about doing. Some people have offered, like, they want me to see their creations. They want me to either, you know, sometimes they want me to actually help them out with something or edit something for them, or they just want to show off their creation. And I know I'm not like one of the huge channels that does that, but, you know, I'm open to the thought of doing that. I'm open to, you know, hey, if you want to show off your creations, and if it's something really cool, you know, heck, I wouldn't have no problem showing it off, and, you know, of course, giving you credit. You know, I'm not going to say like, oh, this is mine, I built this. No, it's going to be, you know, here's this person, he built this, even if it's like me linking to a channel, because it was really odd. Somebody asked me for like shout outs, and I was like, well, I don't know the proper way to do that. I'm not a huge channel at all. Like we're going good. I feel like we're going good, but it's not, you know, it's not huge. So to me, just doing normal shout outs wouldn't really help anybody. But, you know, if it's related to Scrap Mechanic, if you got something you want me to see, my email is in the about section. I might also, I'll probably throw it in here in the description on the video. So, you know, if you've got something you want, like a question, or if you want to show me, I try to answer everybody. It's been really crazy. The past like week, we've gained, I think it was 400 subs, and I've had a lot more comments. And like I almost immediately try to get to everyone. I have my phone linked up, so I do see it. But sometimes I'm at work, or, you know, I can't answer my phone. But that actually looks cool. But yeah, I try to get in there and I try to answer everybody's comments, like, and I try to answer it as soon as possible. And just sometimes I don't, you know, I can't get to. So if I missed your comment or something, I do apologize. It's really probably because I just overlooked and didn't see it. There's not been many comments that I've looked at and said, "Oh, I'm not going to answer this," you know, because I've seen a couple of things where it's like, you know, I can't answer that. So yeah, I'm trying to get, it's going to be harder as the channel grows, of course, but I'm trying to keep, you know, everybody in mind, and I'm trying to get, you know, everybody answered. So I guess we need to start the interior next. Patient beds. We're going to use the big flowery bed because nothing looks like a, I guess this looks close enough to a hospital bed. It looks pretty miserable, so, oh, base is not big enough. Let's see. You know, it's actually me. I'm actually excited to finally get this world out. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get just a wee bit more into here. You know, not saying that I won't put, like I said, more rescue vehicles in here, but I need to get this out. It's becoming, and it's weird sometimes. Like, and I can have like these huge creations, and Scrap Mechanic doesn't lag. But then I can have something here. You know, I do have a lot of vehicles in here, but I don't feel like it's like overdoing it at all. So it's kind of weird that the game all of a sudden, like, it's showing signs of lagging, and I think to myself, like, oh no, you know, I've got a pretty good computer. I feel like I don't have like a top of the line, but I have a very, very solid computer. I was like, you know, a lot of people that play this game might not have that. So yeah, and I feel disappointed. It's like when I say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this up for download and hopefully you guys will check it out, and I hate for somebody to like open it up and like it's at like 2 frames and it just locks down their game or something. So, let's see. I need to make some sort of like MRI style bed, or thinking we're going to do the same thing with the base, and we'll just make the tile go up over, and I'll put some extra equipment in here and make it look, you know, busy. So, let's see. Put that behind it. We'll do this side. Oh, there we go. And a roof. And I need to go over and do this side. And is that even? Okay, I don't understand why I can't do this side. Come on, Scrap Mechanic, get your stuff together. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. That's really strange, but yeah, I need to put some equipment in here. I'm gonna do a rundown here in a second of like everything, just show you what you're getting in this world. I did create one more small vehicle, and it's a prototype. Some people have asked for like 4-wheelers and stuff, and I see that it's kind of weird doing them in Scrap Mechanic because the scale on the wheels just aren't right. Like I still think that small wheel is just way too small, and the big wheel is just too big for it. But I'll show you kind of what I did. It's actually a cool vehicle. It runs really good, but it unfortunately doesn't really look like a four-wheeler. At least to me it doesn't. So I'll get around to that here in a second. I gotta put a couple more things in here. What would that look like? No, I'm not digging that. Let's put the, I don't know, like the air conditioner up here and pretend it's something else. But yeah, I'll show you guys that vehicle here in a minute. Like I said, it's really fun. It drives good, but it's really like, I was thinking like a rescue four-wheeler, and I don't know, it really didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So let's see. Alright guys, everything should be good to go. This is what you're getting to download. Here's the fire station to the right, you got the police station in the middle, and the hospital to the left. Or, we're going to call it a clinic. Just ignore that it says hospital. But, man, this actually is really cool. Them buildings look pretty good. I wouldn't say they're like, fancy or the most complicated buildings, but they get the job done. Of course, you're getting the fire truck. Coming here to the right, you've got the little dining area with the duck. Of course, got to have the duck somewhere in the level. Little waiting area. Here's the garage. Let's go ahead and go into here. Here's the shower with the moss growing up through the floors. There's the crapper. We only get one for fire station for some reason. I don't know. It would probably suck. So let's see. Let's go ahead and paint these. I don't know how I missed these. I need to paint these radios. These radios are for like emergency. You can get woken up and stuff. Here's the locker room. And let's see. I think I've gone over all that. Make sure I have all that painted. Oh yeah, the garage. I forgot to. I need to go in here. There's the little prototype vehicle I was talking about. Here's the doors. They swing right open. Let's go ahead and show the buildings off before I go drive the little vehicle around. Here's the police station. This was a couple episodes ago. This is actually one of my episodes that's doing really good. Really surprised. Like, it just out of nowhere as it started getting a lot of views and made me feel good. It made me push to finish this world, or at least get it to another like milestone to download. Anyways, here's the clinic. You got a little waiting room in here. Go in. Here's where the patients, I guess, just rest. And here would be like the operation/MRI room. Got these little doors here. You can just pull under this awning and drop the patient off. There's your ambulance. But yeah, this world, this feels like a pretty good download to me. Let's go check that vehicle out real quick. I'll show you what I was talking about a while ago. First, let me go ahead and move this. I was thinking about like getting a screenshot somehow, or getting a good one. I feel like that needs to be a little bit closer. Okay. Well, let's go grab this thing. Like I said, I was trying to go for a four-wheeler, and I don't know, I guess you could say it somewhat looks like the scrap mechanic cockpit's kind of weird. Like, it doesn't really match anything, and then the whole fact that its scaling is just off. Like, it's really big. Like, it's like you set it side by side with the fire truck and all that. It's like, yeah, this thing's a little too big. But yeah, this vehicle's in there, so you get a little extra thing. You can have fun with it. It drives. It drives okay. I probably have too much power set on it, but it's kind of a fun little off-road vehicle. My thought was having some sort of rescue four-wheeler, maybe putting like a bed on the back of it or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can continue that. But that's probably going to about wrap this episode up, guys. If you'd like to like the video, subscribe. Everything helps my channel. And oh, that was cool. But yeah, this will be available to download below. And I need to get this into a better spot. But yeah, we will see you guys next time. Thank you.